Hi everyone, welcome back to Metanoia. My name is Carrie Jane, and today we're talking about the month of May in numerology. This isn't specific to any year, this is just a general outlook on the calendar year. Be sure to check out my other videos on previous months up until this point, and always for the previous month of what you're looking into, because that gives a lot of useful information as to where we are now. And as always, please let me know if there is a video that you would like to see on this channel that I haven't made yet, and if you would like to support this channel or if you would like a reading with me, please check out the links in the description. Now, the month of May. Previously, we had the month of April, which we already discussed was everything involved with the number 4, which was study, learning, building foundations, addressing things that need to be addressed, things that we've kind of put on the back burner for a while and finally needed to dig out and do. Basically just planning, it's a very important month for the rest of the year, and in fact April will leave an impact, sorry for the notification sound, April will leave an impact on the following months to come, probably up until September. In the month of May, we're now on the number 5, and this is kind of when the ball starts to get rolling for the year. This is when it starts to become rounded out, and we can see this year from a higher perspective because we have a lot behind us at this point. And this will become even more so in June, but this is when we start to see that. We have a lot behind us. Hopefully we did a lot of work last month of some sort. Maybe we did a lot of planning. Maybe we got organized. Maybe we learned something new. Whatever we did last month, hopefully by May we can finally maybe initiate some stuff, get the change going. Because the 5 is all about change. It's all about freedom, and it's all about experiences. Speaking of experiences, we have a fun holiday this month, Cinco de Mayo, which I believe is the celebration of a battle won against the French, between Mexico and the French, basically. And so that's pretty cool. I don't know if Mexico celebrates that, to be honest. Maybe they do to some extent. I know it's definitely celebrated here, and it's very important to communities that really want to actually express their heritage. So that's a cool holiday that we have this month. But we do see some other things that we usually do this time of year for a lot of us. Around May, there usually are a lot of people in school, and this varies depending on the country and on the grade, etc. So many layers to that. But generally speaking, May is usually the time where we're wrapping up the school year, where it actually can be quite stressful and chaotic. It is a lot of change, having to get everything together from the whole school year, and basically work really hard, and it's chaos, To anyone who's, obviously been to school, which is most of you here, especially, on into college and stuff, it can be kind of a chaotic time of the year, and 5 is the number of chaos, and then we see a lot of finals this month. We see a lot of even graduations this month. So a lot of change for this month, and even away from our own human customs. This is a transition period for us in the Northern Hemisphere. We're steadily moving into the depths of spring. At the end of May, we'll be maybe even beginning to touch summer. And so, at least for us, where I am in the northeast of America, this is where we start to see the most change in the season. The weather finally gets nice at some point, and we can all go outside and enjoy life and have experiences. And then for the southern hemisphere, it's a different story. I don't know like how bad their winters are. I don't know if it starts getting really cold in some places in Australia this time of year, or in this Argentina or wherever, but For maybe May is even nice because it starts to cool down a bit, and some people like that and they want to experience life that way. So yeah, and a key takeaway from this month, as you can see from what I've said so far, is experiences. So this is a great month if you're not in 2020 to travel, to try something new. Maybe there's something that you've always really wanted to do, like I've always really wanted to do a wine and paint night. Now would be a great time perhaps to, organize that with your friends and just have a good time, enjoy life. This is a great month to do stuff like that. And it's a great time for making a lot of plans, and we usually do, like I already said, with, graduations and things coming to an end, and the summer starting, or, the summer doesn't officially start until June, but we kind of like are mentally gearing up towards that in May for some of us, depending where you are, of course. So that's my very simple recommendation for the month of May, is to just try something new. And for some of you, you might have really gained some ground in April. Maybe you really gained some ground in a project or something that you are working really hard on. Now is the time to apply that. Maybe you can actually lift off in May and experience that. And that's a very exciting thing to have, to work really hard on something and then be in this transition phase where you get to reap the benefits from that and see where that could go. And it's an exciting time. So for some of you, this could also be a good month for embracing that experience. I'm not here to tell you what kind of experience you should have. I'm just saying, maybe every May of the year, kind of just like look at it from that perspective and see what comes, see what you can do with that. So I think that's all I have to say for now about the month of May. And please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, because that way those who are meant to find my channel can. And also be sure to hit the notification bell, and many of you might not see this, so perhaps I'll make some announcements on my other social media accounts and do a community post here or something. But I might be doing a live reading soon of Metanoia the novel, and so I don't want you guys to miss that. I don't want to like pop in and pop out and only like 3 of you are there. So if you are not one to normally check your news feed often for updates like that, like an upcoming live stream, check the notification bell on my channel, so that even if you weren't checking, my Facebook or Instagram account or my community posts here on YouTube, which I can now make, so exciting, even if you're not checking that, you'll know if I'm doing a live stream or something like that. So thank you all so much for watching this video, and thank you so much for being here. Stay tuned for next month, the month of 6, June, and what that entails. I'll see you all soon. Have a lovely day.